Thank you for joining me for the channel's third ever CEX £10 challenge. Today we're going to be attempting it in Corby, just down the road from me. Can I make it 3 in a row and smash it out of the park, or will it all end as a complete and utter fail? Stay tuned to find out, and I'll see you in Corby. So, here we are in Corby for the channel's third CEX £10 challenge. And true to form, I'm straight over to the Xbox 360 section. It's always the first section that I go to when I go into a CEX, partly due to me doing Mission 360. I'm wondering if anyone else has noticed, actually, some of the Xbox 360 games now appear to sort of started going down in price again after the closure of the 360 store. I was kind of half expecting that, but I've noticed at least a dozen in the last week or so. As you can see, there's a copy of Condemned there, which I actually picked up in the last episode of Mission 360, and that now has actually gone down to £6. I think it was £8 when I got it, so there you go. And a quick shout out to Corby CEX. The guy who served me in there was absolutely amazing. One of the better stores I've been in, to be totally honest. So yeah, really enjoyed it. So yes, moving along from there, you can just sort of start to see the original Xbox games coming into view there. Okay, so I just want to run through the rules quickly. So obviously I can't spend more than £10. I could go slightly under, but I will try to use the majority of the £10 sort of thing in the challenge. It's got to be a minimum of 3 games. So no duplicates, no games that I already own. All the games need to be complete. So basically, if they came with a manual, then I need the game to have a manual to buy it. If it didn't have a manual, that's fine, you know. No sports titles, no sort of generic sports titles, more to the point, to be honest. And the most important thing when I'm doing this is these games, they must be games that I want to play, because there's no sense in me buying games that I don't want to play. So there you go. A lot of Prince of Persia's there. Do like a bit of Prince of Persia, to be honest. Oh, and Rogue Galaxy. What a game. So some absolutely amazing games there. An SSX Tricky there. So I know that's some people's, or a lot of people's, favourite of the series. So yeah, there you go. There you see a load of PSP games. It's another system that I don't collect for, but I just think it's quite rare to actually see that many PSP games in CEX, so that was quite cool. A lot of PS3 stuff now as well, a lot of duplicates. So lots of games where they've got multiple copies of the game. A great big stack of The Last of Us there. So Resistance games. And there, Tales of Grace's F. It's lovely to see a Tales of game in the wild, because they're getting a little bit harder to find in the wild, to be honest. So I do like the Tales of games. So I like all JRPGs, to be totally honest. Great big stack of Fear games there. So you can just see from the spines how sort of uniform the sort of sections of the same game look. It's kind of strange to see, but yeah, this store was certainly really well stacked for PlayStation 3 games. So loads of wrestling games there, and we're finishing on Wet. What a game that was. And onto the Wii U. Not a massive amount of Wii U here, to be honest. That does seem to be sort of drying up a little bit in the wild. And then just below that, we're onto the Wii. So I do like picking up a little bit of Wii now and again. And I am considering that as a console that I may decide to collect for after Mission 360. So will I pick a Wii game up here in the £10 CEX challenge? I guess you'll have to wait and find out. So a bit of Pokemon, some DS's in the window there. So is that a heart gold? I think it's £160. That's a lot of money for a Pokemon, I think, but some Mega Drive games there. Cases there looked in quite good condition, to be honest, but I didn't really look too heavily at those. I haven't really sort of bought a lot on the Mega Drive for quite a while. So Super Nintendo, a bit more Game Boy stuff there. Some of the older Pokemon games. It's always nice to see. And for all the PlayStation stuff they've got in the store, only 4 PS1 games that I could see. And then I thought I may as well have a little look at the Switch section. I'm not really expecting to pick a Switch game up in the £10 challenge, but I don't know. I'm sure there are 1 or 2 that would fit in the £10 challenge, so I guess we'll just have to see. And then the guy behind the counter brought forward all the Xbox 360 games that they had out the back sort of thing. And it's all the sort of higher ticket items. Unfortunately, none there that I actually needed for Mission 360. Yes, so there we are. That was Corby CEX. And true to form with doing Mission 360 at the moment, trying to build my ultimate Xbox 360 collection, the first place that I went to in the store was the Xbox 360 section. And to be honest, there wasn't really a great deal there that I was actually after. However, that's it. My first pickup of the £10 challenge is a Vanquish on the Xbox 360 for £2.50. This is a game that very nearly made it onto Mission 360 originally. However, I wasn't totally sure on it, to be honest. And yeah, it was one that I kind of figured that I'd probably end up picking up at some point, but didn't put it on Mission 360. So here we go, copy of Vanquish in really nice condition, actually. So yeah, really pleased with that as a start. And that was £2.50, so I got £7.50 left. And I was thinking to myself, I need something else sort of like with a 50 on the end, ideally. So had a little look. There was nothing else on the Xbox 360. There was nothing at all, really, that I wanted on the PS3 for once. And I went across then to my trusty old Wii section. Yes, once again, the Wii came in clutch, and we have Prince of Persia Rival Swords, which I believe is basically two thrones with motion controls. And I opened this, and this is absolutely pristine. And I was like, yeah, okay. I really like the Prince of Persia games sort of from around this sort of era. I've not played a bad one. I haven't actually played Rival Swords or Two Thrones, though. So this will actually be a brand new experience for me. And to be honest, I'm quite looking forward to actually trying this out on the Wii with the motion controls. I think that might actually work pretty well for it. So yes, so there we go. That's the first two games of this £10 challenge. And we have £6 left now. So I was feeling pretty good about myself here. So I thought, right, let's have a little look over on the PS4 shelves. Yes, and as you can see right now, I didn't actually pick Back 4 Blood up. So I was considering it, and it did look really nice. I kind of wish I got the Steelbook on camera, but I kind of needed an extra hand, to be honest. The Steelbook was in really good condition, complete, and my concern with that was, it's a game that I've played in the past. I've played it on Xbox, and to be honest, it's not a very good game. And I would literally have just been buying it as a Steelbook for the sake of having a Steelbook. And it's online only as well, and I don't currently have PS Plus. So I was thinking, do I really want this? It is a nice Steelbook. And then I decided I'll just keep looking around. I thought, I'll have a little look. So I went over to the Switch section. And strangely, I wasn't expecting to pick anything up on the Switch, to be honest. However, Sparklight on the Switch. Really pleased. Yeah, I can't believe I've actually managed to get a Switch game in the £10 challenge. Absolutely mental. This is like a little indie game, sort of looks a little bit Zelda-ish in a way. I think it may be a sort of roguelike in a way. I think you've sort of... I don't really know. I don't know that much about it, to be totally honest. It sort of spiked my curiosity. I put Back 4 Blood back, and I was like, yeah, that's it. I'm taking that. I've got the £6. So yeah, that's absolutely brilliant. So I went with that. Sparklight on the Switch. Yeah, so to be totally honest, I think that's gone absolutely brilliantly. I think this may be my best £10 challenge yet. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is this the best £10 challenge that I've actually done so far? Bearing in mind that I managed to pick up a Switch game. Something that I did not think that I'd be doing on a £10 challenge. So all I've got to do now is work out, did we actually pass the CEX £10 challenge? So at least 3 games, yes. No duplicates, no, I don't already own any of those games, so that's brilliant. They're all complete. Sparklight obviously doesn't have a manual because it's a Switch game. The other 2, as you saw, were fully complete. No sports titles, certainly not. And will I play them all? Hell yeah, I'll play all them. That's 3 awesome games. So yeah, I absolutely love doing these challenges. I just want to say now, I'm going to schedule these as first Saturday of every month. Basically, is going to be a CEX challenge or £10 challenge or something along the lines of that. because I really love doing them. It gives me something to look forward to in the month. So, so anyway, please like and subscribe. Remember that you're awesome, and I'm Soup, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.